Good morning, happy Sunday. It is 10 to 8. Looks like a nice bright day, but maybe a bit damp, a few raindrops in the air, so we will see. Yes, today is Border Terrier Day, South Yorkshire Border Terrier. So we are going in half an hour or an hour or so to a place called Moor, which is near Barnsley and Manvers Lake, and we'll have a little walk round there. Then we'll have some lunch, and then I might drive to see my dad in his care home. But first it's breakfast. Right, so it's 8:15 and I'm going to eat my breakfast before we set off. I've got a coffee with NutriGeeks collagen in it. My breakfast is a stracciatella kvarg with some extra Fahey Greek yogurt stirred in, some defrosted raspberries and blueberries. There are more, they're just underneath the cereal. I've got 25 grams of Fuel almond and raisin granola and 15 grams of chopped dates with my usual 10 grams of honey, and that is 360 calories. 5 to 9, still looking pretty sunny. Hope it stays dry. We're going to set off for our 40 odd minute drive and I'll see you on the other side. So it is about 10 to 10 I think, and I've not looked at the temperature yet, but I will do. It feels quite mildish, so welcome to Moor. So it's an RSPB site and you can do walks around the lakes and things. And in this one it's just a suggested car parking fee. So it's 10:10 and we are just setting off our walk around Moor and Manvers Lake. Hope you enjoy the views. Lots of people here today.
I was going to say tomorrow, but tomorrow's at the back.
Mostly an on-lead walk today, I think, but it's a lovely day.
Once you get walking, it's fine. It's only waiting. Yeah.
Yeah. Peggy! Come on, this way.
You're going to have an house first. No, don't use it.
Let's go.
You don't have to have an house first, mate. He said, oh, you need a thing. So it's up when you, in fact, you went last week. Yeah. So, that's it.
You two good girls and good boys. Peggy, this way. Good girl. Come on. Come on, this way, good girl. Oh, she's such a good girl. Come on, good girl. This way. Come on, you two. I've been here before, but it's such a nice day today. So I'm trying to keep one eye on the dogs at the same time. If the clip cuts off short, it's just because I've lost sight of the dogs momentarily.
I'll let you try it first. Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to get out of the house, especially if you've got a bit of a drive to do. But on a day like this, to come to such a lovely place, it's worth it. Back on lead while we go past the cafe. We've got some rowboats and a rowing team. Plenty of ducks and swans. And Peggy did not bark once going past them. Cars can get into this bit, so it's worth being cautious around this area. Now these two do love a picnic table. They're walking quite fast actually, I need to keep up. Just after 11 o'clock now, they've just finished stopping for a coffee. Didn't get anything, well, didn't need anything. And I've got a coffee in the car. Yeah, we'll do the other half of the walk now. Lovely tree-lined path by the lake. Finally managed to get to the front of the group. Just see the lake peeking through the trees or the bushes. Plenty of grass areas to play on. Looks like the sun's going in a bit. Can you hear the drums for the rowers? Not sure if you'll be able to hear that or not, but it's banging the drum to get the pace for the rowing boat.
Yes, at 2 o'clock. So,
Oh, sun's out again. Come on. Charlie, come. Go by. Come on, go by. Good. Come on, Peg. Good. Come on. And that marks the return to the car park. A lovely little stream. See you in a bit for some lunch. Come on then, you two. Good afternoon. It is 20 to 1. We've had a little drive over from Barnsley Wombwell to Sheffield city centre and to near my dad's care home. We're just having a little walk in the park. I've got about 2,000 steps to get to 10k. I'm not quite sure if we'll do that much, but we'll have a little wander, seeing as it is such a nice day in this park. Let the dogs have a wee and stuff, and then I'll eat what I've brought, my little pack up lunch. Yeah, it says it's 10 degrees, but I don't think it is, because I haven't bothered putting my coat on just for this little half an hour or whatever we do, 20 minutes, half an hour. And yeah, I think it's warmer than 10 degrees. But yeah, how lovely. And it's pretty deserted actually. I'd have thought more people would be out, but let me turn you around and show you the sunshine. So we're just passing the playground. Sometimes I let them off in here, but Peggy's already seen a squirrel and I'm not in the mood to be calling her back today. And like I say, we're just having a little wander up the hill and back down again, just for them to stretch their legs before I sit and eat in the car. I don't think it's quite warm enough for a picnic. But yeah, on the lead. So it's some wee wees. Maybe everyone's in having their Sunday dinners. That was a fair good pace. I did the walk this morning round Manvers Lake, but I managed to keep up, so I was pleased with that. And even though, you know, like I say, when I got up this morning, I did not, sorry, I can't see, the sun is so bright I can't see what I'm actually filming. Even though I did not feel like driving out this way today, I got up. It took me a while to get out of bed. I am actually glad that I've come, but I'll be ready for a nice rest when we get back home. But yeah, just having a little wander for a little while until my phone battery gets too low and we need to go back to the car. Oh, it is 20 past 1 now and we've just got back to the car. I'm going to have something to eat before I pop in to see my dad. I've got a Pepsi Max Lime I've got these yellow sticker Korean style chicken dragon rolls from Tesco. I can't remember how, I think it's about 60 grams of barbecue chicken and an easy peeler, and that is 450 calories. And now I better plug my phone in. Well, good afternoon, it is 3:45. I am back home safe and sound, as you can see. Washing it up and tidying and putting away done. Comfy's on, time to relax. My dad was really well today. He woke up and we read, he's got a book of Old Testament stories. So I read a bit about Moses and the burning bush and crossing the Red Sea to him, and he really enjoyed that. And then we left and drove home. Decent drive home. So now I'm going to relax for a couple of hours. I'm not hungry or anything yet, so when I have my evening meal, I'll show you. Right, it is 6:15. I'm filming this in the kitchen because there's two little faces at the door who want their evening treat. Since the clock's gone back, we have had crying from about 6 o'clock. So we're trying to get a little bit later every night. But for my tea, I'm having a portion of my sausage casserole that I got out of the freezer last night and just warmed it up in the microwave. So that is 580 calories. And I'm trying to watch that drama again on ITV Player about the blood scandal. It is really good, but I'm having to be up and down a bit, so I'm going to try and settle down and concentrate on it. Right, it is 7:50 and I'm still watching that drama. I'm having a rooibos tea with milk, and I'm having one of the Co-op mince pies. That is 270 calories. So I'm going to go and enjoy this now. Good evening, it is 9:22. I'm just going to watch another 10 minutes of this programme I'm watching, and then I'm going to go to bed. But before I do that, I will do my roundup. So I end today on 1,754 calories, 96 grams of protein, and 12,000 steps. So obviously I've had a mince pie today and I had some higher calorie foods yesterday. That's fine. I have actually re-looked at my calories today since I've lost 3 stone. I've reduced my upper limit slightly, but even today and yesterday I'm still within a calorie deficit. But I'm not so worried about that. I know some of you might not agree with me eating things like chocolate cake, mince pies, whatever. But I've been here before. I have willpower to not eat those things for a certain amount of time while I'm losing weight. I could have had a Delights bar or a Crunchy or something lower calorie. And what would happen before is that then at some point I would crack and eat 4 mince pies or a whole pack of chocolate cakes or chocolate biscuits. Or so in my plan, if you like, there is going to be room for things like that when I fancy them. Because that's how I want to live. So I'm just trying to explain that including things like this is actually a step forward for me, because I can stop at one, be satisfied, and just live life. Yes, I've ended on slightly higher calories today and yesterday, but I'm sure during the week it will balance itself out. And if I do find that my calories are drifting higher in general, then I'll learn a lesson and cut it back down again. But at the moment, I don't want to deprive myself of anything, because I know where it ends. It ends in overeating, over consuming, and quite frankly, binge eating. So I'm sorry if that's triggered anyone, but that's just my honest feelings. But yeah, I've had another fantastic day today. We've had lovely weather. Enjoyed the walk, enjoyed seeing my dad, who was really well. And yeah, now we're back to work for a week. I think I've got my MOT on Friday. But on that note, I am going to have a break for a few days. Probably won't be daily vlogging through November. I will do some weekend vlogs, and then I might come back in December and do a Mounjaro vlogmas. Let me know what you think. But thanks so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.